Being a running back in the NFL used to mean you were the guy. You touched the ball 20 to 30 times a game, got the glory, and maybe even made it to the Hall of Fame. Think Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, LaDainian Tomlinson. But now, let's be honest. First off, your career is short, like, shockingly short. The average NFL career is already only about 3.3 years, but for running backs, it's even less, around 2.5 years. By the time you're 26 or 27, you're already being called washed. Think about that. You're barely old enough to rent a car, and the league thinks you're done. Why? Because you get destroyed every single game, you run full speed into 300-pound linemen, dodging linebackers who want to take your head off, and when you finally get into open space, bam, a safety cleans you up. It's like playing in a car crash every Sunday, and guess what? You're expected to do everything. You block, you catch, you run between the tackles, you pass protect. And if you mess up one assignment, you're riding the bench. And even if you do everything right, there's another reason it sucks. Running backs are getting disrespected in contract talks. They might be the heart of the offense, but when it's time for a new deal, teams say, nah, we'll just draft the next guy. Guys like Saquon Barkley, carrying entire offenses, had to fight just to get a basic one-year deal. Meanwhile, backup wide receivers are pulling in $15 million per year. It's insane, and the worst part? Teams do it on purpose. They run you into the ground on a rookie contract, give you 300 touches a season, and by the time you ask for a raise, you're already seen as a liability. Remember Ezekiel Elliott? The guy was a beast early in his career. But the moment his production dipped even slightly, people were calling him overpaid. Same thing with Todd Gurley. One bad knee, and it was game over. It's not that running backs aren't valuable, they're just replaceable. Teams believe they can plug in a fourth-round rookie or a backup off the street and get 80% of the production for 10% of the cost, and fantasy football doesn't help either. People love RBs for stats, but it fuels this idea that they're just numbers, not real people getting hit 25 times a game. So, let's break it down. Being a running back in today's NFL is like being in a high-speed race, where the finish line is always getting closer, and the prize keeps shrinking. Sure, there are still monsters like Derrick Henry who defy the odds. But for every King Henry, there are 20 guys grinding it out for minimum contracts, praying they don't get hurt. Because one injury might mean it's over. So yeah, running backs are tough, resilient, explosive, but in today's NFL, it kinda sucks to be one. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Who's your favorite running back of all time? See you in the next one. Let me know if you want a more comedic, serious, or stat-heavy version.